Last week's market action was not a headline-driven bounce, it was a rotation. Capital moved deliberately into a small number of themes tied to real demand cycles, durable cash flows, and forward visibility. What makes this week different is not just where money went, but who was already positioned there. Across several of the strongest rotation themes, insiders accumulated shares weeks before price broke out. In multiple cases, price has now moved sharply in confirmation. In this video, I'm going to walk you through where rotation and insider behavior are aligned, where momentum is unsupported, and how I am thinking about what comes next. If this kind of institutional market breakdown is useful, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That helps more than you think. These were the areas where capital actually moved: breakthrough biotech and precision medicine, real assets and metallurgical supply chains, defense and government IT services, AI infrastructure, and industrial build-out. Now let's break them down. Theme 1 is breakthrough biotech and precision medicine. This was not a speculative biotech bounce, it was a repricing. Capital rotated into select healthcare innovation names where pipelines, timelines, and balance sheets offered asymmetric upside. The clearest insider confirmation within this theme is ALMs. In early December, insiders accumulated aggressively while price was still depressed. Multiple open market purchases, over $2 million deployed. One disclosed buy alone included 96,000 shares around $7.55. Since insiders began buying, ALMs has surged more than 100%. This is the cleanest sequence we track. Insiders accumulate first, institutions follow, price reprices violently. ALMS is now a leader, not a chase. The opportunity going forward is in monitoring adjacent biotech names for similar early insider confirmation. Theme 2 is real assets and metallurgical supply chains. The insider activity here was not subtle. In early to mid-December, insiders deployed career-level capital into AMR. Roughly 37,000 shares bought by a director, about $6.7 million deployed, then another $7+ million added by a 10% owner. Total insider capital exceeded $14 million. Since those buys, AMR has rallied roughly 20%. That is insiders positioning ahead of rotation, not reacting to it. Here, the playbook favors pullbacks, not breakouts, and continued monitoring of insider behavior across related materials names. Theme 3 is defense and government IT services. This rotation is about visibility, not speculation. In SAIC, insider behavior mattered because of coordination. The CFO, general counsel, and interim CEO all bought shares on the open market in mid-December. Another executive followed at month-end. The dollar amounts were modest, but the signal quality was high. Since then, SAIC is up roughly 12 to 13%. That is classic institutional alignment behavior. The AI trade did not disappear, it narrowed. Capital rotated away from speculative applications and toward physical infrastructure, manufacturing enablement, and data center build-out. Names like LRCX, ENBE, and PSN continue to reflect that shift. Insider activity here is mixed, but institutional sponsorship remains strong. This theme is driven more by CapEx cycles than insider conviction. Consumer discretionary participated selectively, but insider confirmation is weak. In VASI, insider buying has been minimal and non-clustered. Price has moved, but the move is momentum-driven, not insider-led. That matters. Many of the leaders you just saw have already made their first move. That does not mean opportunity is gone, but it does mean risk and reward have changed. What matters now is what has not moved yet. Inside the same rotation themes, there are insider-backed names where price is still close to insider cost. That is where I'm focused next. I've put together a subscriber-only watch list of names with strong insider buying that remain very much tradable. These are not buy recommendations. They are names I am actively monitoring for confirmation. If and when a setup becomes actionable, paid members receive a dedicated alert. If you found this breakdown useful, Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who cares about how markets actually move. If you want access to the full rotation report, the insider-aligned watch list, and alerts when opportunity presents itself, the paid version is where that happens. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next update.